channel, and today I've got kind of a mixed bag of what's going on with me, what's going on with the build, what's coming, just like a whole lot of stuff. And there's a very good chance that if the rain, as you can see, the weather is sort of holding off. It's actually really warm. It's like 72 degrees today. So I'm totally digging it. Got the t-shirt on, feeling good. But again, we're not here to talk about the weather. I've gotten a lot of questions, especially last week, about my uploads. And as you knew previously, I was doing 5 uploads a week, and you know, trying to get you fresh content all the time. Just a little bit of background on me. I started Foxcast Media close to 3 years ago, and my goal was to build a brand that you would just be able to go anywhere and get fresh content, whether you were on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, my website, all of that. Well, in order to do that and to scale it and make it as big as I want it to be, takes a crap load of time and a crap load of money to make happen. So essentially what's happened is, especially right now in the slow season, you know, there's no car shows, there's no drag racing going on. The business was suffering. You know, I've got to be totally honest with you. The business was suffering, and you know, I'm a regular dude just like you. I'm married, got kids, and you know, I have a lot of other obligations aside from just doing Foxcast Media, and it would, you know, I had kind of this threshold of where I would have to go back to working full time in order to keep this afloat. Because let me just go ahead and tell you on the front end, when I start something, I don't quit. I don't back off. I don't slow down. I don't get lazy. I don't, you know, any of those things. That's not how I am. So I don't want you to think that I've kind of lost interest. I've slowed down, anything like that as far as my content goes. That is definitely not the case. Okay, so with that being said, let me just kind of give you a rundown of my schedule. Obviously, I'm back at work 5 days a week, which eats up a whole heck of a lot of time. You know, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity that I've got, and you know, that's totally cool. What it does is it just totally rearranges my schedule, and so basically, I've always worked 7 days a week, you know, since I've started the business, and you know, I feel like being productive and actually doing things is a lot better than, you know, sitting around doing nothing with your time. So I'm good with it. I'm totally good with it. But my schedule basically, I'm up at 4 a.m. during the week, gym time, get all of my other social media pages updated and ready for the day, go to work all day. As soon as I get home from work, until bedtime, I'm running the other pages, answering emails, talking with sponsors, all of the other stuff that normally I had more time to do. On the weekends, Saturday, I shoot all day, like literally all day, and that the shooting also coincides with actually getting work done on the car, because the car has to continue to be worked on to get finished, as well as, you know, other projects that I've got going on. And Sunday, I am behind my desk, probably a solid 10 hours, writing content for the website, writing content for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and producing as many videos as I can possibly get. So let me just tell you, don't think that, again, that I'm losing interest, that I'm slowing down, that you know, I'm not really into this, and, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm slowly going to not have video content for you, because I assure you that is definitely not what is happening. So, with all that being said, there's kind of the backstory on what's going on with me. You know, anything that's worth having takes time to grow. I understand that. So, I guess what I'm saying is it's going to take time. It just takes time to build a brand that is self-sustaining and is going to allow me to deliver the type of content that I want to deliver for you. So I'm okay with that. I'm fine. It's just part of the game. So whatever. Okay, so on the agenda, I have down here a long and skinny box. Can anybody guess what is in that box? Yes, in that box is my Mustang cams. My buddy Jay Meisner of Meisner Performance. So let me take a sidebar again. If you're north of the border in Canada, Meisner Motorsports is freaking awesome. Check them out. There's a link to them on the Fox Body Shops page of my website. They've got a dyno. They can build any kind of car you want. So if you're up in that area, even like the northern Michigan area, I don't know how that works, like going back and forth across the border, but hit them up. They can do whatever you need. But Jay sent me Mustang cams. So we will be installing Mustang cams in my engine. Get that extra bump and power. You do not have to swap cams. I am going to. Dover's car is running truck cams. Scott's car is running truck cams. They still make ridiculous power, but I want more. That's just me. I want lots of power. And so we're swapping cams, and we are actually headed out to Dover's right now to see what's the what. So let's go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived, and I know you've probably missed a lot of the stuff that's been going on, so I'm gonna get you up to speed on what's been up. Just because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to keep everybody up to date. So, if you caught the video last week where we went and saved the little 4i notch, it is off the trailer, and it will shortly be getting the K-member and the 8.8 out of the other car that I showed you in the upload. There he is, the man. So I was just telling everybody, you got it off the trailer, and gonna put some parts on it.
Yeah.
Maybe, sorta, not?
Maybe, I don't know. It looks better on cleaned up than it did.
Yeah, it definitely looks better. I mean, you can see the paint's not horrible. I mean, the body's actually pretty decent. I had people asking about this area where all the leaves and stuff were.
It's cool, but I mean, it don't look bad.
Yeah,
surface rust.
It's solid. It's fine. And then you got all the junk out of the interior.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. The seats are actually, I don't know if they're original, but
They're decent.
I mean, lots and lots of potential here. Oh, crap. Yeah. And there's the trunk.
This was cool.
Was it really?
I mean, it's in good shape.
Yeah, no rust. No rust there. Well, yeah, a little surface rust, but I mean, you can hear it's solid. Maybe not so bad, right?
Looks like it was this blue now. Yeah. You see what color it used to be?
Yeah.
Kind of blue.
Pretty slick. But he's got the 8.8 and all the front suspension, tubular K-member, coilovers, all that. So got wheels for it, so we can set it on the ground here for too long. And we have an automatic trunk opener when you open the door. Yeah, she cleaned up good. Stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen with this one. Let's see what we got. Yes, Jeremy got extremely busy. And actually, where's Scott's car's over there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, as promised, once we got Scott's car done, mine is over here. Let's see. About time to start filling, getting down to business. He's gonna be looking good, looking real good. And then of course Scott's car is over here. Did you get the AC done? Is it
Yes.
ready? See, there's Scott's car sitting over there. It's all mobile and drivable. So, yep. Progress, 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 progress. Okay, so as you can see, my car is going to be moving along very fast. However, I've got a lot more channel updates for you, and lots of news actually that I wanted to cover. Not only will we be covering what we do with this car, I've got some projects coming for the wife's car as well. Okay, shh, don't tell her. I have wheels and tires and lowering springs and shocks and struts for the car. So I'm going to be hooking up Mrs. Foxcast GT. Now here's the thing. This is not all I'm going to do to Mrs. Foxcast GT. After a lot of thought, I decided that once we hit 50,000 subscribers, 50, we're going to swap Mrs. Foxcast GT. There's a couple reasons I want to swap her GT. Number one, Jeremy and I have never done anything newer than a Fox body as far as the Coyote swaps. So we want to do that, which I'll get into all of that later. This is very preliminary. But we're going to swap her car, 6R80 auto, obviously, because she wants an auto. Sorry for the wind, by the way. And so big things coming for her car. And then, of course, my car should be done. I'm shooting for around the 1st of April. A lot of that depends on, you know, my schedule, Jeremy's schedule, and, you know, if the transmission's built and all that other stuff. So lots of big stuff coming for the channel. Please make sure you smash that subscribe button, because I promise you're not going to want to miss it. So that's what I got for you guys. Keep it tuned right here. About to get hard and heavy on my car. So please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up. And I appreciate everybody's support. Be back with you as soon as possible with more videos. Everybody have a good one. Later.